I'm still trying to figure out like angles and best place and where to speak and how to set this up, and so bear with me. And it's a really horrible Friday afternoon, rainy, and I'm still sat in my PJs, so excuse that too. After the weight loss, so I wanted to talk about long-term weight loss maintaining, and a lot of people just think that you've lost the weight and that's it. You will now stay at this weight forever, and or obviously people think you've lost the weight, you're going to pile it all back on. So there is that sort of thoughts in terms of other people of what your journey will look like after you've done that sort of drop. And for me, it's not one line of this is my weight, this is what I'm going to stay at, this is what I've been staying at. I'm nearly 3 years post-op now. So for me, it sort of looks like this, up and down and up and down. And what the sort of long-term objective is to keep that sort of curve. But obviously life gets in the way, events get in the way, everything in our culture is geared around food. So it's really difficult. You've got Christmas, then you've got Valentine's Day, then you've got Easter, then it's the summer coming where, you've got to magically be, bikini ready. Right? I even hesitated saying that because I hate that phrase, because everybody is a bikini body. Even my loose, skinny, wobbly thighed, bingo winged body is a bikini body. But what sort of I try and do is look at what's happening in my life and in my world when we're going out for a meal, or when we're going away, or when there is, the weekend. The weekend can be really tough in terms of, sorry, I've got an itch, not having a routine to sort of balance out. So I always sort of try and see where I can have good days, so that I don't say no as much or have to worry and constantly battle with my head with every single decision. Sometimes it's easier than others, so I found it really easy sometimes where I've come back from holiday where I've been sort of 4-6 pounds up, to go back into like a normal routine and have the weight come off in a week or 2 weeks. More recently I found it a lot harder. So over Christmas I gained 6 pounds. I managed to get the first 3 off during January, but then the last 3 just wasn't. It was 3, it was 4, it was 2, and then end of January was my partner's birthday, then it was Valentine's Day, and whoop, it went back up to 6 pounds, and it was a real concerted effort to get it back down, to find those days where I can sort of find the time and space to be able to have the calorie deficit to be able to get the weight off. And my worry was, we're going on holiday in 2 weeks, and those 3 pounds, 4 pounds, 6 pounds, that I was just going to add more to it while I was away. So, a lot of people that I speak to, they're like, oh, you've lost all this weight, 3 pounds, 6 pounds is nothing. No, I worry, I genuinely panic that with me, 3 pounds, 6 pounds is going to be 30, it's going to be 60, boom, gone, and I'm going to be back up. So I'm just saying what works for me, and that's what this video blog is all about. It's the long term of this, is so that you don't lose sight of life, because you've got, we lose the weight to gain a life. That's what I always talk about. I didn't lose just this weight, I gained a life, and I did it so that I'm able to then go and travel and see the world and stop and not worry so much about food. It's always there, that sort of constant calculator in my head, I think will be there with me for life. But it is about knowing when to sort of go, no, I'm going to enjoy myself, I'm going to have my, Nando's, Wagamama's, I'm going to have that square of Toblerone or whatever it might be, to actually know I'm up and now I need to go back to my Fitness Pal, log in and track. And I find that really helps me, and I'll show you in that. So if you can forgive me, we are going on holiday. I've got our anniversary is coming up, so these are the days where I need to be on plan with my food so that I am able to keep going for the rest. So for my breakfast was 338 calories, my lunch is going to be 226 calories, that's going to be 565 calories, I don't know if you can see. And I might have a few snacks and bits and pieces in there that I'll then sort of hopefully bring the day in at about 800 calories so that I can have an evening meal and be at the right amount of sort of levels so that I can go into the weekend and I can go into next week, especially, like I say, it's our anniversary week, and then the week after we're away. That's how I find it works for me. So I hope this has been helpful. Again, please subscribe. Thank you for listening to me rambling. Give me ideas, give me suggestions of things that you want me to talk about. Have a lovely weekend. Speak to you soon.